Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a visit to Port Lympne Safari Park in Kent. After a 2-hour drive, the first stop is the cafe. Well, that was very nice cappuccino in there, and now we're going to make our way down to the safari point where we pick up the trucks to go on the safari. So we'll just have a quick look at what's here. It doesn't appear to be anything. No, there's nothing there, but these gardens are really nice. Yeah, wild sort of garden, a few bluebells and other bits and pieces there. I'm not into flowers, so I can't tell you what the others are. That's what's supposed to be in here, so now you've got to spot it.
Yeah, they're pretty good at hiding.
Well, as you can see, we didn't actually manage to spot it at all. So whether they're there or whether they're not is a good question. Doesn't look like it's in there either. That's obviously the bed. And it doesn't look like it's in there at all. They look like old army trucks, don't they? Look at that view through there.
That's stunning, isn't it? Right down to the sea.
Yeah.
Bluebells.
Absolutely stunning views through there. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't pick it up as nice as it actually is. But trust me, it's absolutely stunning. But it's very cold today. There's a very cold wind. So, oh well, it's only early. Let's see how we get on with the rest of it. Well, let's see if we can spot something in here. There's supposed to be some monkeys in there.
And I know this is ours, but it's ever so pretty in colour. Rainbow bump.
Is he the only one in there then?
No, there's one over there, over by the door.
Oh yeah.
And I think one went through the door of the door somewhere.
Here we go. These look younger ones.
Yes, I think
European grey wolf. Let's hope we have a bit more luck in this one. There's another one up there, look, 3 or 4 up there. They're all coming down to eat. Look a little bit like Alsatians, don't they?
Yeah, these 3 we have in here, they're 3 brothers, they're all left in Spain, and they're about 11 years old now. And they're called Wolf and Lobo, all meaning wolf in different European languages. So yeah, absolutely stunning animals. So yeah, European grey wolves did actually go extinct in Britain about 300-400 years ago. And almost went extinct across much of northern Europe as well. How would we predict their further future?
Well, it's almost time now to make our way to the safari trucks to do our bit of the safari. And this is the main house, hotel, which is absolutely stunning. What a beautiful property. And I don't know how much it is to stay there. I would think it's mighty expensive, but it's still a beautiful venue. Well, we've now picked up the trucks, got on the truck, does the safari. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more than we saw in the early part of this video. But, according to them, it's not really the right time of the year, and they've rehomed a lot of the animals apparently.
So these wolves sell their pets for 20 years, and they can live on record. I know one of the only, well they are the only carnivore in the part of the world that will go to see what they're with their hikers, and we'll get lots of people. I think there is something that the people are now in relation to what the original game character was.
And coming up here on the left is one of the lodge houses, and apparently the on-site staff live in these.
probably in there somewhere, but they're in their shelter on the window. So rhino are potent on them. And there is a project in Africa underway at the moment where they're starting to inject radioactive isotopes into rhino horns. It doesn't harm the rhino, it doesn't give them superpowers either. It doesn't, if someone steals a rhino horn and tries to export it, that rhino horn will show up on the security scanners and report them there. So hopefully that will just sound the same as the thing. I'm going to reach Sammy at the moment, a bit second hand, because it's just winter. You wouldn't think it to look at them. One of the reasons it's slightly priced is it's only every 2 to 3 years. There's a rate in Peru, produced like every 2 to 3 years. When they celebrate the period, a pair of socks made from Virginia Orchids is about £400. A pair of the tracks made from Virginia Orchids is sold for £25,000. Somewhere in here we do spectacle bear, otherwise
Supposed to be bears in here, but they say it's too cold for them to come out, so it doesn't look like we're going to see any bears either.
Unfortunately, it might be just a picture we get to see of what these bears look like. They are the only bears featured in South America, so they are found 18 years old. If you look, it's just they might well pop out the undergrowth as we drive them around. Well, there's supposed to be a breeding pair in there, that's how you're a reason. There's not a lot of chemistry between them. The breeding program now is to try and make a harmonious on them, so baby bears. If I do see them as we go around, I'll point them out. Hopefully, if you haven't been down already, you'll be able to go down to the hospital and be a brown bear. They come out of hibernation fairly recently. These fly rhino, the good thing to have a bit of skin, spare skin to move around. So those are great to want more Disney rhinos, a lot more armour plating. This down on the left, hopefully most of you will be able to see as we go around. This is Kafaru, he's another fly rhino, and he chooses to keep his horn very long, because he's a large male, different advantage if he was to challenge another rhino. This one also gives them over to the barriers if the keepers and the rangers call him. They are quite interactive, the rhino. This one in particular does like a belly scratch with a broom. Just making it awkward to see by hiding in that corner there, but hopefully he got quick to it. In the field, some of them laying down, some of them standing up, so they're Lympne target. A Lympne target or this goat-like antelope species of all over the centre there. Let me have a look at those. And they're found in these Lympne hills of the Himalayas. Only 3.5 pounds of these remain in the wild. They are hunted for the bushmeat trade, unfortunately, and also they are hunted for traditional medicine. If you look at one's face on, they might look vaguely familiar. And that's because this animal is the animal from which the beast was made. And they are very agile, very stocky, very protective of their group. A bit wet and cold out in the day, so they have a oily coat to keep them dry, and a hot white nose, so yeah, they keep it. On the right hand side there, the camel, these are wild factory camels. Very different species to these domesticated factory camels. 150 of these remain. They're looking quite shaggy at the moment. These are found in these remains as well. They've got extinct in Africa. They run to 5 meters door. They can run up to 30 miles an hour. And that's what you can see. Those two giraffes have been open. They have a bluish purple colour coming up their arms. They're colour is prevented from weathering the eyebrows. They will be taking birth standing up along the same time, obviously. When they do give birth, the calf will fall 2 meters to the ground. It doesn't hurt them, they're quite robust. All of them being average adults. On their heads, they have between 3 and 5 bony structures on the bone. And unlike horse and other creatures, bony structures on top of the giraffe's head are permanently covered in skin and fur, and you can see the little tufts of fur also. They're not comfortable with temperatures below 10 degrees, so in the winter, and actually not even in the winter in this country, when the temperature is below 10 degrees, the giraffe house over there is heated. They're one of the only animals in the park that requires heat management really over the winter. On the right hand side you can see a number of different deer species. At the top of the hill, ahead of us, you'll probably already see the riding lions. The top where the side here is the lions of Galway, next is the given us, so they will still prey all the predators before he sees it. One of the predators they'll still from is the African painted dog. The African painted dogs have an 18 to 19% success rate. Part of the reason for that is they do work in the sea and they do have a democratic voting system. So the African painted dogs, they indicate a yes vote by sneezing. If they're looking at going after any particular prey and the majority sneeze, they'll go after it, and if they all stay silent, these have the free and lower boxes. These ones generally weigh between 15 and 18 kilos. Actually, let's pop something like that. Look through the bushes there, you might be able to make out some of the red panda up in the tree there. Just put the width between the crook of one of the trees. There is a hot weather and a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see the video. So you just see the they do have the same line, K19 and the leopard. They spend a lot of their time on the road rummaging around the things and so work the grass. They will sometimes take a rabbit if he goes into their enclosure. So they do within a large group like this. There'll be no overall leader, but there will be a number of one male units where one male will have a number of breeding partners and offspring. Squirrel monkeys, they're so clever in fact they've worked out how to remain in the forest. And to do that, they'll urinate into their paws and steer it into their urine water. You can do that very quickly at the end. That concludes the safari part of your day. On behalf of the organization and I'd like to thank you for spending your time and money here.
Spot all those buggies. Anybody visiting here and doing the tour yourselves, unless you're really good at walking, I would suggest it is a great idea to hire one of those buggies, because I didn't, and at the end of the day, after walking around it all, I was pretty well creamed. So we're just going to have a walk around the gardens here before lunch. We're booked in for Sunday lunch here at 2 o'clock, which is in about 15 minutes time. So we'll just have a look round the gardens. Absolutely stunning, these gardens. And also they do a wedding. It is a wedding venue. I say they do a wedding venue. They do weddings here. I suggest you check the prices because it is mighty expensive. But having said that, what an absolutely tremendous setting. Just unbelievable. I will put in some pictures of a couple of the wedding bits that they do here. I managed oh look, there's some fish there. Wow, the size of them. I managed to have a look at the two places that they use here, and to be fair, they're absolutely first class. Well, this down there is the orangery, I think they call it, and that's probably where you have your reception. And this is the place where you would actually get married. As you can see, it is absolutely stunning. And the photographs you could get from outside on those lawns, wow, it's tremendous. And now it's time for lunch, and this is the building that we're actually having lunch in. And this is the lunch itself. And I have to say, it was absolutely superb. Portions were great, food was excellent, service was brilliant. You really can't say a lot more than that. It was very, very good.
Hello.
And now we're just going to have a walk round to walk off that massive lunch that we've just had. Try and make a bit of room later on for afternoon tea, but probably won't bother. So we'll just have a walk round and see what we can find. There's a few monkeys here.
No attention, do they?
But again, there's not a great number of them. Now this rhino apparently is here being quarantined before it's released back into the wild. So they're just quarantining it here for I don't know how long, to be fair, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Then it will be taken back to its homeland. again, there is nothing in this one at all. So maybe they've rehomed all those. These are the little monkeys you see on the way in and the way out. The first thing you see on the way in and the last thing you see on the way out. It's just before you go over the bridge to the car park. Quick summary of today. A little disappointing with the safari. Little disappointing with the amount of animals they have at this moment in time. Although they say that they do vary from time to time through the year because of the exchange program and one thing and another, and they say the weather affects them, and you know, I'm not convinced that there's as many animals here as you're led to believe, but as I say, at different times of the year that could well change. The lunch was superb, the food was superb, the service was superb, the venue is good. We were lucky with the weather, it stayed dry. That's basically all I can say about it. Would I come back? Yeah, I probably would at a different time of the year just to see if it's any different. But thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe down below. It doesn't cost anything and it helps us. Thank you.